Hello and welcome to our new video. This video is about the top 10 most expensive clothing brands in the world. We will keep uploading videos about business and money topics, so if you're interested in our content, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, remarks or ideas for a new video, feel free to leave a comment. It helps us a lot. Okay, so on to the video. With so many expensive brands existing, there are many products we could cover, but for now we will focus on the most expensive clothing brands. Let's start! This well-known fashion brand was founded by Giorgio Armani in 1975. Before launching his own brand, Armani worked as a window dresser and seller for department stores, designing menswear. He then worked as a freelance designer for a number of fashion houses, before he finally founded his own label on July 24 in 1975. Today, Armani offers an extensive range of clothing, perfume and fashion accessories in more than 2,000 stores around the world. The brand has many sub-labels such as Emporio Armani, Armani Exchange, Armani Collezioni, Armani Kids and others. For example, in 2000, new lines of cosmetic and home furnishings were introduced. Currently, the most expensive item for men on Armani's homepage is a $11,000 leather jacket. You better do not leave this one in the club. Number 9 is another Italian luxury fashion brand founded in 1978 by Gianni Versace. Its logo is the head of Medusa, a Greek mythological figure. Gianni explained he chose her as a logo because she made people fall in love with her with no way back. He hoped his company would have the same effect on people. In 1982, the company expanded into the accessory, jewelry and home furnishing industries. In 1994, the brand gained widespread international coverage due to the Versace dress of Elizabeth Hurley, referred to as that dress. Wow. After the murder of Gianni Versace in 1997, his sister Donatella Versace took over as a creative director, and his older brother Santo Versace became CEO. In September 2018, Versace announced that all the shares had been sold to Group Michael Kors Limited. Currently, the most expensive item for men on Versace's homepage is again a leather jacket. If this 10K jacket does not make your heart beat, we've got more brands on our list. The first non-Italian brand in our list is Ralph Lauren, which was founded in 1967 in the US, focusing on men's ties. In 1971, the Ralph Lauren Corporation launched a line of tailored shirts for women, which introduced the polo player emblem to the world for the first time. In 1974, he outfitted the male cast of The Great Gatsby with his polo line. In 1978, the first Ralph Lauren fragrance was launched. The Polo Sportland was finally introduced in 1992, followed by over 10 additional lines and acquired brands, including Ralph Lauren Purple Label and Lauren Ralph Lauren. In 2015, it was announced that Steven Larsen would replace the founder Ralph Lauren as CEO. Ralph Lauren is also well known as a collector of cars, with about 100 of which some being extremely rare. In 2017, Lauren's $350 million car collection took center stage during New York Fashion Week. Currently, the most expensive item for men on Ralph Lauren's homepage is a crocodile leather bag for an insane 27k euro, approximately 29.6k US dollar. You better do not spill coffee on this one. The French luxury goods company was founded by designer Christian Dior in 1946. It currently designs and retails leather goods, fashion accessories, footwear, jewelry, fragrances, makeup and skincare products. While Dior is primarily known for women offerings, the company later launched Baby Dior for kids and Dior Homme for men. In 1947, Christian Dior launched his first fashion collection for spring-summer, going down in fashion history as the new look. It consisted of more stereotypically feminine designs in contrast to the fashion of wartime. Unfortunately, the designer died in 1957 due to a heart attack which left the House of Dior in chaos. After the completion of 6 Dior collections, Yves Saint Laurent was called up to join the French army, before being replaced by designer Marc Bohan, who also launched the first Dior Homme clothing line in 1970. In 1984, Bernard Arnault and his investment group finally purchased Dior. Currently, the most expensive item on Ralph Lauren's homepage is a saddlebag for 29k euro, which equals to around 31.8k US dollar. In the end, you don't want just any saddlebag, right? Another Italian luxury fashion house which specializes in leather handbags, travel accessories, shoes, ready-to-wear, perfumes and other fashion accessories was founded in 1913 by Mario Prada and his brother Martino. Mario Prada did not believe that women should have a role in business, so he didn't want female family members to enter it. Ironically, his son had no interest in his business whatsoever, so it was his daughter Luisa Prada who took over. Her own daughter, Miuccia Prada, eventually took over her mother in 1978. Women's ready-to-wear collection was launched in 1989 and the one for men in the mid-19s. A joint venture between Prada and the De Rigo Group to produce Prada eyewear was formed in 1999. If you want the matching bag to your crocodile leather saddle bag, you can get a crocodile leather bag for a slim 22.3k. What a banger! Number 5 is Chanel, which was founded by Gabrielle Chanel, also known as Coco Chanel, in 1909 in Paris with the launch of perfumes and the Chanel suit. The success of the number 5 perfume encouraged Coco Chanel to establish the Perfume Chanel Company, with investment capital coming from Pierre Wertheimer, who then owned 70% of the company. After Second World War, it was rumored that Coco Chanel was a Nazi collaborator and had to enter an 8-year exile in Switzerland. Wertheimer regained control of Perfumes Chanel, while Coco Chanel established a rival Swiss perfumery to create and sell her own Chanel perfumes. Both parties finally renegotiated their original contract, and Coco was paid 400k US dollar in cash and received a 2% running royalty from the sales of the number 5. In exchange, Coco closed her Swiss perfumery. In 1965, Pierre's son Jacques Wertheimer assumed his father's management of the perfumery. Alain Wertheimer, son of Jacques, assumed control of Chanel in 1974. He used famous people to endorse the perfume, from Marilyn Monroe to Audrey Tautou. In 1983, Karl Lagerfeld took over as chief designer for Chanel. He died in 2019 and Virginie Viard was named the new creative director. Currently, the most expensive man watch on Chanel's homepage is this beauty. 144.5k US dollar. Sounds like a fair deal to us. Another French high-fashion luxury goods manufacturer, established in 1837, is Hermes. Thierry Hermes was born to a French father and a German mother. Hermes first established a harness workshop in Paris before furnishing saddles for Europeans' elite, such as the Tsar of Russia. Throughout the 1970s, accessories and clothing collections were added. In the 1930s and 40s, the first timepiece and perfumes were produced. Throughout the 1980s, Hermes gained great stakes in French tableware manufacturers, which later became a strong segment of the firm. By 2008, Hermes had 14 product divisions such as leather, scarves, ties, men's and women's wear, perfume, watches, gloves, jewelry, tableware and more. Who does not know the legendary Hermes belts? For a bit over 5k you could join the club. The next French fashion house was established in 1845 by Louis Vuitton in Paris. To protect against the duplication of his look, Vuitton changed the design to beige and brown stripes in 1876. At the beginning, it mostly focused on travel goods such as trunks and travel bags. During World War II, Louis Vuitton collaborated with the Nazis during the German occupation of France. In 1987, LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, was created, a French multinational corporation conglomerate specializing in luxury goods. In 1997, Louis Vuitton made Marc Jacobs its artistic director. In 2001, the first jewelry from Louis V, a charm bracelet, was introduced. 2002, it was followed by the first watch collection. Today, the company makes luxury handbags, ready-to-wear, leather goods, shoes, sunglasses, watches and jewelry. If you're looking for a backpack, search no more. For 84k US dollar, you can get this Louis V crocodile matte bag. The second company in our list is again Italian. Gucci was founded in 1921 by Guccio Gucci and started selling fine leather goods with classic styling. His sons further expanded the company by establishing offices in New York City. Film stars and jet-setters started posing in Gucci's clothing, accessories and footwear around the world. Watches, jewelry, ties and eyewear were then added to the company's product lines. The company prospered through the 70s, but in the 80s internal family disputes brought Gucci to the brink of disaster. Maurizio Gucci took over the company direction but eventually had to sell the family-owned company to Investcorp, a Bahrain-based company in 1988. The French conglomerate Pinot Printemps Redoute gained ownership of 60% of the Gucci Group stocks in 2003. Looking for a new belt? Why not getting the Gucci diamond belt for $256K? We love it! Oscar de la Renta. It is by far the most expensive fashion brand out there. Oscar moved to Spain when he was 18 before moving to Paris in 1960. After working for Lanvin, he moved to New York in 1963 and started working for Elizabeth Arden and Jane Derby. He finally founded his own brand for clothing and perfume in 1967. De la Renta became internationally known in the 1960s when he started dressing First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. In 2002 he started design and retail design furniture and wedding dresses. He's very known for designing timeless wedding dresses and formal evening attire. Celebrities often wear his pieces on the red carpet and presidential inaugurations. Amal Clooney's wedding dress was designed by Oscar and cost an impressive $380K US. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel so that you see future videos. If you have any questions, remarks or ideas for a new video, feel free to leave a comment. It helps us a lot.